the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
Welcome to the Z100 Artist Interview Lounge presented by GrubHub. It's Maxwell. It's Nicky Youre in the building. Round of applause for my family and friends in the house.
What's
Nicky,
up?
Hey,
Howdy.
dude.
Hey,
Welcome
baby.
to our new studios. Welcome back to New York City.
Thank you so much.
But,
did we
yeah.
chat last time at
I think it was
a
a
Jingle
Tribeca,
Ball?
and then we were at Jingle Ball, and we
Yeah.
were at our end of summer bash. Man, you've been a part of our family for a bit, dude. And let's recap how rad 2022 was, and really get into in just a bit here how dope 23 is gonna be. I've been saying I want to make this my GOAT year. So how about you, dude? But let's go back.
I mean, well, firstly, same. Like, I just turned 23,
Yeah.
so I was like, it's my Jordan
Let's
year,
go.
baby. Let's do this. It's been a tough year, but it's been a good year, for sure. But, I mean, 2022 was, like, the craziest year of my life.
Dude.
A lot of things changed for me, and... You know, I'm part of the fam now here, which is
you are,
dope.
100%.
I feel very welcomed every time I'm here, which is amazing.
Although the weather doesn't quite, equate to Sunroof weather. I mean, the song is still, a record that has been an absolute earworm for the world. So
Yeah.
we're still cranking it here on Z100, but
Yeah.
carrying on that momentum, dude, into 23, into a new version of you. How you feeling, dude?
It's been tough. Like, I don't think I didn't get the chance to like learn who I wanted to be as an artist beforehand because it just like happened so quick. So I think I'm just like learning all those things that I'm still figuring out, which is exciting, and I'm like figuring out what I like and don't like for the first time.
Yeah.
And I kind of like get to like build out my artist project, from the start right now.
You say it's tough, but how rewarding is it to know that you are dialing into your truest sense of self?
It's pretty cool. There are things like I just got a therapist for the first time.
Congrats, me too, man. It's been a thing that's changing your heart, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think he just like, helps me think about things differently. And like I realize things about me and like, with my artist project, with like who I want to be and like give off what type of energy I want to give off to the world, and realizing things, and like I feel like I'm getting closer to like the version of me that like is me, I guess, if that makes sense.
It does, 100%.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like revelating.
When you think about what the music is gonna sound like, as you start to tap into who Nicky is. How exciting are you to get in your head, in your heart, in the studio even, or start to reach out to folks and say, hey, I'm ready for something awesome. Are you along the ride with me?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think that's definitely the most exciting part right now is figuring out what's next with the music.
Okay.
I've been trying like a bunch of different vibes. Obviously, like I'm not gonna like change things up completely by any means.
I was gonna say, please don't do that, because
No,
what you got
certainly.
going on is also pretty rad. Dude.
Yeah, no, certainly not. And I just want to like just try different things that like feel a little more mature and more like me now, I guess.
Okay.
But I've been trying like a bunch of different vibes, and I think I'm getting there. But it's gonna be very similar stuff with the new music.
Okay.
Just like I feel a little more elevated, hopefully. But
the glow up is real.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll
No.
see how people think of it. But
The fact that you're trying, that you're learning, that you're growing, that's super important, not only as a human, but as an artist, to reach those places, to create those sounds, to think of those stories. But like, where are you drawing from this time around? Like, where are some of those stories coming from? Are they, just chilling at the crib again? Is it hanging out with the homies in SoCal?
Yeah.
Is it, what I mean? The fact that you got to travel the globe now and experience different experiences.
for sure. I mean, I think it's definitely a mix of everything.
Right.
With just like my life changing so much, like I have so many thoughts about so many things, and I'm like, what's happening? Am I even though like there's been a lot of success with like the music in different parts, like I've still, and I talk to every artist about this, we all feel the same way. Like I'm still like, am I doing the right things?
Yeah.
Like am I even in the right industry? Like should I go just do some random thing and
For sure.
be away from this? But like
For sure.
I think everyone just has like a weird level of self-doubt for some reason, especially when things start working.
Can't tell you how many times I thought the same thing. I mean, here we are, for the both of us, really navigating a space that we've wanted our whole lives,
Yeah.
you know, that we worked our ass off to get to, successful, you know, and I'm not sitting here trying to make it sound like we're, you know, two dudes, you know, what, but there are moments where we all go through that. We're like, man, am I doing something that I really want to do?
Yeah.
Or is this my best version of myself? Am
Yeah.
I giving, you know, my listeners here on Z100, your fans with the music, what really is true to me? And it's good to be in those thoughts, and it's good to be in that space, because that shows that you're feeling, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
for
You're
sure.
not emotionless.
For sure. And there are days where I feel emotionless, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I have no thoughts going
Yeah.
on. But
Those are the days when I pick up the controller and I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy
Yeah.
for like hours, bro.
Yeah,
PS5, I'm Harry Pottered out, man. I'm telling you. But it's good to
love
be in that
that.
space, man, to know that you are feeling something.
For sure. It's definitely a hard place to be in.
Yeah.
But I do think that like at the end of it, when you get out of it, you
Yeah.
like have learned something, at least about yourself, which is nice.
Before we crack the mic here, we were talking about what's coming soon, what's on the horizon, new music,
Yeah.
and you were saying collabs, and actually a pretty unique way of trying to reach out to folks, dude. You were talking slide into DMs.
Yeah,
homie.
man. I'm at the point where like I have an amazing team, obviously, but like things are just like hard because everyone, you know,
He's
I'll be
busy.
like,
He's doing stuff.
can you send something to this person? And like they do it, but like you never hear back sometimes. So I'm just like at the point where I'm just going straight to the artist now, DMing people, which has actually been cool. Like most people respond, and like I got some cool people's numbers
I was
now.
gonna ask. I don't know if I want to necessarily peel back that layer
Yeah.
of the onion, but yo, when you see those reactions, I get fired up. Yo, Gary V DM'd me back just the other day. Dude.
Really?
It was the wildest thing, bro. Sometimes you just got to step off that ledge and you got to do it, man. And when
Totally.
you get that response back, how rewarding
best-
is it when you see that, and it could potentially lead to something, dude?
For sure. I mean, I think that's like the best. It just feels like it's definitely like also rewarding because like some of them will respond and be like, "Yo, like I'm a fan," like,
Heck yeah.
and I'm like, "Sick!" Like I had no clue that you would ever have been interested. So, I think that's dope, and yeah, it's just like
Growing into that,
It's a
and-
weird
and
industry.
seeing oh, dude, yeah, we navigate a pretty funky space, but growing into that and seeing some of those folks who you are a fan of
yeah.
return that message and say they're a fan of you. What does that mean for you as a songwriter, as a creator, as a producer?
I think that's like I still don't think I like fully know. I think like you know I was such a like one of my biggest inspirations is Quinn92.
Yeah, Mike is one of the dopest dudes ever.
Mike's
man.
like the coolest, chillest
Yes.
dude.
Sorry to put your government name out there, bro.
Yeah.
but, yeah. I think the world all know. We know Quinn. We got you.
It's like he had me do a pop-up show with him. I was like I just sang Sunroof like in Venice at this really small place. And at the end of it, I was like, "Thanks, Mike," and he was like, "Quinn92." I was like, "Oh, my bad, dude."
My bad. Yeah, I've done this.
But
Been there.
I was like, I've been a huge fan. He's like one of the people that got me into making pop music for sure. And now we're like, you know, mutuals, and like I text him every once in a while, like, yo, like love the song and like
That's
stuff
fire,
like that.
bro.
And I'm just like, dude, what is going on?
That's your life now, man.
Yeah.
You're able to create and make people feel a way. We're, you know, kind of emphasizing on that word here in this conversation, and to know that you have had the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Is that pretty freaking cool or what, man?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
Your song, I can't. There's stores I still can't go into
Yeah,
without hearing it.
yeah.
You know, it could be this continent or another continent. To know, to pop up and just know, like, man, this is having had the chance to chat with you before and to, you know, become buds, man, and just like to know that this is a genuine dude who has created, you know, these songs and hearing them all over the world. That's got to be something special in your heart as well, huh?
It's definitely weird. Like I get people like friends in like when they travel and they're like, dude, I'm in like Indonesia right now, and like
100%.
Sunroof's popped on, or like even Eyes on You is like starting to pop on in places. I'm like, what? Like they're in like a tiny like rural area, and it's like somehow playing on the radio, you know? So I think that's like pretty insane that it's had that reach, and people have like heard my voice, and like, you know, I don't think it's saying anything deep, but I think it like provides like a good energy to like
100%.
the room, which is kind of what I was going for.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Fast forward to Netflix.
Yeah.
You got with the Elephant's Magician or the Magician. Forgive me for butchering the
No
name of
worries,
the
no
movie,
worries, yeah.
but Diane freaking Warren, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're talking straight up icons. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Working with this record. What was it like to get that message? Like, hey, I'd like to get your vocals on this song. that I want to create?
It was insane. Honestly, so like a funny kind of thing about me is like I don't know anyone. And like I didn't get into music till I was like 16. So like people are like, "Oh, like you're working with this person. Like, do you realize he like made these songs?" And like I like purposely don't look anymore because it makes me more nervous.
Okay. All right.
So I just go in and like so I'll be with like Diane Warren and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I made this song," and I'm like, "Oh my god, like I'm with like an actual legend right now." Like, and so it takes me a little bit, but yeah, I mean she's amazing. She's like obviously super talented, and I mean she owns the building that like a record label like works out of. So like that's pretty crazy.
That's pretty badass.
That's pretty insane. She's definitely a very like strong, independent woman. And
do you allow yourself to to be proud of these moments, to know that you've made an impact, or that your work is definitely it's work that people like a Diane Warren want to be around? Like how do you let yourself like be in those moments and be like, yeah man, I think I'm on the right track here?
I definitely try to.
Okay.
I don't think that it's as easy to just like I'm like such a naturally competitive person.
Okay.
And so like when things like I just see other people doing well and I'm like, damn, like I got to work this much harder to like figure this out, So like I have a hard time like sitting back and just like embracing what's happening, and like I think I've gotten to do that over the last couple months and just be like, okay, like things have been really good this last year. Like let's just like things are gonna go downhill for a little bit because you can't always be going up. And so like I was just like kind of waiting until like because like everything just like kept happening, like good thing after good thing after good thing, and that was just insane. So I've been waiting for like it to just slow down and stuff, which like it started to do, which has honestly been a little nice. But yeah, man, I don't know.
There's a lot to learn in those moments. With that they say, with every high comes a low.
Totally.
There's a lot that you can pull from those moments, and there's those moments a lot of the times when more highs end up, hitting you in the face. You're just like, that's when the emails from Diane Warren start happening. Like, holy crap, dude.
Yeah, no,
situation.
Totally. I mean, she's such a beast. Like she was also like super sweet. I was like kind of scared because like I saw like how long she's been doing this for, and I was like, damn, like what if she doesn't like the vocal? Like it's gonna be so awkward. And she like loved it, and I even got her to like make a minor like tweak in the lyric, and at least on another song we were working on, and my producer, who's like done some stuff with her before, was like, dude, like she never lets people do that. Like I can't believe you even asked her, and she didn't care. Like I think also
your
like
voice has been heard.
Yeah, I think also like people don't realize that like all these like big people are literally like just humans as well. 100%. And like I think that at first that was really weird for me to like, because like I'm friends with Mike now and or Quinn 92, and I'm like, before I would have been freaking out. Now I'm just like, it's just a text, and like he's a normal dude. I'll send him a song and he'll be like, dude, that's cool, like
for sure.
And like, or like it's not cool, whatever it is. and to whoever, like
I can't tell you, bro. It's so I'm dialed in so much to what you're saying right now. I recently was chatting with a friend, and we were talking about this low key flex. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm about to hit up John because I want to take a listen to this new Jonas Brothers album.
Yeah.
And I just put out my earring.
You good?
Dude, I'm chilling. But then I was like, telling my friend, I'm about to hit up John. I want to go to the crib and take a listen to this new Jonas. Like John, I was like, oh yeah, John Bellion.
Yeah.
And what? You know what I mean? Like just to, but
that is
regular
a flex.
Dude,
that is a flex.
Kind of flex. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of,
John's pretty sick.
Yo, John, you know what I'm saying? You're spending family time or whatever, but get back at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also a part of the Quinn 92 world, as you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just really cool and really special to know that some of these people who you and I are fans of are just genuine humans, and when you give them that same type of respect, it only comes back tenfold for you.
For sure.
I mean? So super stoked to know and feel and see where where the tunes are gonna go for you, knowing that you've been able to tap into this energy. Dude.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely just trying to figure out. I think like it's always really good to like watch someone and like learn from like everything they've done. So like I'm trying to like find some inspiration through my friends now and other artists that I really look up to, and like just trying to figure out a lot of things. I also like don't think people realize I literally only have 5 songs. So like I still like have a lot to do and like many more songs to release and like a lot of vibes to create, you know. So I'm still learning, you know, as I go right now. I feel like I'm still like a baby in this industry right now. So,
dude, well, you know what? You just dropped the word baby, and like tomorrow, baby's all right. You know,
baby's all right, baby.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, look at God. But check that out. Yeah, being able to be in front of crowds, to perform, to you know, wild out for a little bit, dude. What's that energy like for you, dude, from your vantage point on stage?
Dude, I mean, at first I was the scariest thing ever. I don't know if people realize this either, but like performing in front of people is so scary.
Really?
At least at first.
It didn't show.
Yeah. I mean, at first it's horrifying. Like I remember my first show, like my legs like were literally giving out on me like as I'm walking to the stage. Like I never felt like an anxiety where my legs just like I had no strength in them. It was crazy. But once you get on stage, it's the best feeling, you know, especially when people know some of your music. Yes. So I think that's what's been fun with like the headline shows. I did one in LA as well, and they like
don't I just did one in LA. Like there were no tickets available, bro. Like,
yeah, it was cool.
Places out. Man.
Yeah, it was cool. It was, it was a small little intimate place, but it was really exciting to like see people who like actually care for me and like were down to spend their like hard-earned money, to come and time to come see me, which was special.
I love that you say that because I feel like we as fans, we forget how much it means to you as well as an artist to be up on stage. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And for you to respect the idea of folks coming in and you know, whether it be $40, $80, $70, $15, but it's not only the money but the time to be there in those spaces. Watching that stuff grow, man. And we were also chatting earlier about some festival pop-ups happening and some shows like that really going down. So when you're out there looking out at a bunch of people singing along to your songs, dude.
Yeah.
What?
It's just so crazy. And I think it just depends too on like, cause every crowd is different.
Okay.
So like some crowds are like so lit. Some crowds are just like, okay, super like chill. They're not doing much, but like they're still vibing. Other crowds like just hate you, like it just depends. So I think it's interesting. I'm not gonna say where we were, but on Jingle Ball, like one like Chicago, I'll say was like just so lit,
insane,
so fun. I mean, they did bring out some like extra lights and stuff for like the crowd to have, so maybe that was that. But like they were so fun. And then another one was just horrible.
You're like, wait a second.
And I got off stage like, oh my god, like they hated me. Like I did horrible. Like everything was off.
Never that, dude.
And then I like watched another act who's like amazing. Every city we went to,
they hated that person too.
And like he'd be like, "Hey, oh," and they'd be like, "Nothing." I'm like, "Oh my god, they're not even giving him like the time of day." And then like I'd get DMs like, "Dude, that was so great," and I'm like, "Dude,
but where were you at?
You guys didn't show any love."
But
like,
where are you at? It's the highs and the lows, bro.
For sure.
You navigated through that space. You learned from it.
Totally.
And that's something that you're gonna be able to implement and put into what Nicky's new stuff is. And it's a matter of just taking those scenarios and finding the best in them. I know it sounds super cliche and cheesy and all that stuff, and but I think that we're a couple of glass half full type of dudes, you know what I mean? So to be able to find and to learn from those things, or especially on this journey, as you were saying earlier, of you finding who your true sense of self is, it's only going to become even a more solid and stronger foundation, dude. You're already there,
Totally. You just got to keep trying, baby.
Nah,
that's all it is.
Baby's all right. Baby's all right.
Be there.
I've asked you a lot. Anything, we're homies. Anything you want to ask me? I mean, I always feel like really weird with interviews and stuff at times.
Good, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, what's up? We're just here kicking it.
Oh, man.
I don't know from my vantage point. How can I help?
Who's your favorite interviewee or interview?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like person I've ever chatted with?
Like just
he goes and asks like the hardest question ever. Damn, dude. I don't know. I don't like the way the tides have turned.
This is how it be, man. I'm the interviewer now, so you got to figure it out.
So Nicky Youre. Well, bro, I'll be honest, man. I've been blessed, and I've been in a space where I've had the opportunity to talk to so many amazing people.
Yeah.
Yourself included. Like, I don't want you to, to forget about like just the fact that you came into the studio before and we were meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Getting to know where your heart was and getting to know how excited. So, yeah, I've had those same kind of conversations with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, you know what I mean? With John Bellion, you know what I mean? Selena Gomez. I mean, the names up there. But I think the thing that's really special is what you hit on just a bit ago, is that just regular ass people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the coolest thing to be able
every time.
Yeah. Tap into an energy and a fun vibe with somebody who is just a genuine person, dude. And I'm just lucky and blessed to be able to share the space, man. And press play on the records that make people move, just like we press play on your record,
Hell
dude.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's also the best thing ever, is when you like love someone's artist project and they turn out to be like super sick.
Yeah.
And the worst thing ever is the opposite of that.
The opposite.
I
don't, and I'll be honest with you. Don't even go down that line, because I don't even have an answer for that question. Like, who was the worst?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna. There have been some awkward moments.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they're bad people. There have been some awkward moments, but not bad people.
How do you keep it going? Like, you just keep like the conversations flowing. Do you got like a thing on the screen? Like,
nah, look at you, see what's on. No, man, it's just it's me, my heart, my energy, my thoughts, and I'll be honest with you. The most important thing that anyone can do for my I'm giving away all my gems.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? God, everybody's gonna come for my job after this Nicky Youre interview, and it's like crap. No, but
you asked these.
I did. Yeah, I asked for it. Honestly, it's listening.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there are a lot of people in my position who don't listen.
Yeah.
They come prepared with a stack of questions.
Totally.
And, you know, and what I want anyone in your position to feel is comfortable. And it's a situation where you get asked the same you get asked the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, totally.
Don't want to do that because you know what I mean? It's not about that. It's about getting to know where your heart and your energy is, why you're doing the things that you love to do.
Yeah.
It's an amount of courage that I don't think that I could muster up to stand out on a stage and perform at a Jingle Ball. I can go out there and announce you.
Yeah.
Give me 30 seconds and I'm out, bro. But you know what I said? To get up there, and I just want you to understand, as an artist and as me being the radio DJ, the guy who's asking the questions, is that you're being heard, bro.
Yeah.
That your effort and your energy is truly being being received, and going into any interview, any conversation, it's a matter of just listening.
Yeah.
Letting the conversation go wherever the F it goes.
Totally.
And you know, here we are now. You're asking me questions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, there are people that are really great at interviewing, and then there are some horrible people too.
Understand.
Some people are like straight up just awful. And so it's always nice when there is someone like yourself who's like great and like keeps the conversation going, and I don't have to like ramble at the end like and so yeah. That's the
I
best.
never want to put you or anyone. I'm telling you, I'll never want to put you or anyone else in your position, whether it's Nicky Youre or it's J freaking Z.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
totally.
gonna treat each and every artist with the same amount of respect, because I want to know what your story is, and I think that I'm a fan, and us as fans, and I'm talking to anyone who's listening or tapped into this video or listening right now, we want to know the things that make you tick, bro, and again, those things that you know, make your heart move enough to want to create music that we can connect to.
Yeah,
and
totally.
that's what you're doing. You know?
And I need that. I need the help. You know, I need the help. I need someone or people to create those things. So I, like you said, like you give me the energy to make the things. You know?
Whenever I can help in this world, you know.
Yeah,
you know
totally.
What I'm saying? It's been like that for the past couple of years, man. And you know, it goes to our very first freaking like Zoom. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like, this is someone who gets it, who deserves it, and if I can do my part to help the world, I'm just the vessel. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I just want to be the best vessel that I possibly can, dude. So
I love it.
This is from here on out, bro. You got a homie.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm still gonna take you up. I don't know if you remember this. I think we still need some California burritos and some In-N-Out burgers in our system. I'm gonna take you up on that at some point in time.
I'm in for it, dude.
You down?
I'm in for it.
There it goes, man. One more again. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Z100 Artist Interview Lounge presented by GrubHub. You see it. Nicky Youre in the building, man. Love you, bro. Seriously.
Thank you.
Seriously.
You're the man.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.